And a look at the Warriors, arriving earlier on, looking sharp and determined. This Golden State team ready to get after it. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jackson is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Butler. Then it's Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the two-guard spot. And for Chicago, Dosunmu is out there with Skinny. And it's Vucevic. Then it's the kid. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Green kicks to Curry. Lee against Butler. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
Here's Andrews. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Butler. Green inside the three-point line, and no good. His first shot of the night, missing. The pass to Dean. Here's Andrews, guarded by Curry.
Warriors foul. Stephen Curry. First personal foul. First team foul.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Launches from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Here's Podziemski. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. And Lee pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Count that one.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Podziemski. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Bulls in second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jonathan Kuminga. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. A look at Chicago. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
And so here is Golden State after the Bulls pick up 2. And the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pajemski. Hasn't made one yet. And as the trade deadline gets closer and closer, we're starting to hear, Richard, more chatter about who's on the trading block.
Yeah, no question. Some teams are looking to make some moves, Kevin. While others are somewhat content to stand pat and trust in their continuity, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Andrews. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. To the wing right side. Vucevic against Jackson. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Andrews, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's Butler missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Pass to Andrews. Vucevic trying to get over.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Curry finds Butler. Knocked away. Lee with the ball. Butler covering. Pass to Andrews. Shoots over Curry. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Warriors trail by 13. And there's the pass to Butler. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Andrews. He's on target from 8 feet out. Skinny's got 10 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Warriors. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Show a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
See the stats for Butler. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 27 points per, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now here's Butler. 26 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Six to shoot. Curry from deep three-point land.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Vucevic trying to get over.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry, good.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Lee outside. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's good for 2. Lee's got his second basket of the game.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lee against Butler. Here's the drive. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Now here's Dosumu. No scoring in this one. Pass to Lee. Over Butler. Some solid defense from Butler.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Golden State moving it around. Hield finds Kuminga. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher, even when he gets hit.
Shooting for Golden State.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 5. Here's Jackson. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
And here is Dosumu. Nothing on the board. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
And trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Chicago making some changes. Money's checked in for the kid. Kevin Huerter comes in for Lee. And Ball subbed in for Dosumu. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Jackson. Moody subbed in for Butler. Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
And here are the Bulls now after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Andrews. He's got 12. It's good. Skinny's got 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Curry and Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Now here's Ball. From deep three-point land. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. Kuminga with it. Last game he had 13. Now here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left here in the first quarter. Herter, no good. Warriors trail by 12. And here is Moody. Still scoreless. Knocked loose. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Herter. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Andrews. 1:21 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. Ball with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And if you're the D, you can't let Ball have that kind of room to shoot the basketball, especially from the mid-range area where he is proven to be so efficient.
And the basket by Curry.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Andrews passes to Money. Sinks the three-pointer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Hield. His last outing, he had 8 points. Takes a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
The kick out to Ball. The pass to Money. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Buddy Hield.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Andrews. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry against Ball. Now Curry. Shoots over Ball. Curry with another miss. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Bulls on top as they wrap up the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll get going after this from United Center. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
The Bulls leading by 16. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Lee out there with Money. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's the kid, and it's Herter in at the shooting guard. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
That free throw from Lee is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Pajemski. And there's the drive. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Bulls on D. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Butler. Here's Payton. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Butler. He has 5. Here he goes. Shoots over Ball. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
No good from Lee. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Payton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And RJ, it was Gary Payton second. He has one of the most inspiring success stories in our league.
Undrafted in 2016, he spent 5 years grinding in the G League, but he finally broke through in 2022. His defense was a major factor for the Warriors' championship run.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Peyton. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again. Bulls leading by 16. Lee with the ball. 10 points for him. And the basket by Money. Money's got his second bucket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Some numbers for Kuminga. He's putting up 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Here's Pajemski. Outside Jackson. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 13 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Deep 2 from Ball. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Lee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Herder, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Kuminga down low.
Jonathan Kuminga.
He has yet to score. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Ball surveying the defense. Pocket 6. Here's Lee. And that one off the back of the rim and in. That's 12 points for lights out.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Pajemski. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Now here's Lee. And it's Ball in the corner. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Warriors trail by 15. Outside Butler. And that one drops. He's got 7.
And you can tell he welcomes contact. Butler wants to physically dominate.
Left side, Ball. Here's Money. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Pajemski. Ball with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Here's Payton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
We've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Warriors. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here's Payton after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Jackson misses. Chicago leading by 13. To the paint. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got his first points in this one.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Pajemski. He's defended by Herter. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Gsw is checked in for Kevin Herter. Here's Butler. He's got 7. The hook. Rebound by the kid. Bulls have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Money. Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time Green sends it back.
Here's Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the basket by Money.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Curry way outside. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got 8 points.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up, he's going in.
Skinny, he's checked in for Chicago.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Andrews.
Blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The kid gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 7. Here's Dosunmu. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes. He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Andrews passes to Money. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Curry looking around. Outside Butler. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The Bulls in second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Just 3 to shoot. Curry kicks to Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Andrews, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Outside Butler. Poked away. Jackson passes to Butler. Down low. Here's Green. Rebound by the Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Dosunmu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on heel. Richard looking at Dosunmu. He's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 17. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. The Kid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the Kid. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Andrews. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And that's 18 points for Skinny. Warriors trail by 19. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And Chicago has possession after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Dosunmu, the pass to Dean. Curry against Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Chicago.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Curry wide open. Good on the triple. Curry's got 14 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Curry. Lee outside. Passes to Dean. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Heel. Dean passes to Lee. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 18. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Andrews. 18 points for him. Lee goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside Curry. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The 19-foot shot, rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Andrews. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, if it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defensive turn.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, These guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Green. He's out there with Jackson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Pajemski in at the 2 spot. The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Andrews.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's Curry. There's the lob to Jackson. Butler against Lee. And Butler, here we go. Count that bucket. Butler's got 9 points.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
And here is Dosunmu. Andrews passes to Vucevic. Rejection by Jackson. And it's Vucevic missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
That's tipped and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Vucevic. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's right around 13 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact. You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Outside Curry. Butler on the wing. Pass to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 17.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the floor.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Curry. He's got 14. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jackson. Here's Pajemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Andrews. He's got 20. Pass to Dean. And he jams Shoots it with authority.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Shoots over Dosunmu. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
No good from Lee. Warriors trail by 17. Outside for Jackson. At 3 off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Inside Leaner. And the rejection by Jackson. Well, their pass to Jackson. Goes up with it. It's Butler that time on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Andrews, guarded by Kirk from 18 feet away. And the Bulls with another miss.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down. Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. He's been dominant over the last month. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter. Just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Here's the kid. 10 points for him. That's a 2 from Lee. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lee's got 20 points. Warriors trail by 14. Poke loose. Here's Andrews, guarded by Kirk. And that one's good. Andrews. 22 points for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging for blocking shots. Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Pajemski. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 16-point game. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls. The Kids got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Andrews. The pass to Vucevic. Pachinski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 16. Pass to Curry. Lets it go. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Andrews, defended by Butler. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a three. Kept alive.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Now Curry. 14 points for him. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bulls with some changes. Money's checked in for Vucevic. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga comes in for Green. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Outside Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 16.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
Here's Andrews. And it's Curry with the rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Shoots. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Timeout called the Warriors. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. And you look at Jackson, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, lights out, another one of the great rebounders in the league. What a season on the glass for him so far.
And they've each come into their own, I think, as rebounders during this stretch. I think they're getting used to the more physical nature of the NBA.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the inside. Green finds Curry. Puts up a deep three. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls leading by 18. Here's Andrews. He's got 22. And yes, it's good. Skinny's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Got a piece of it. Lee left side. And Lee with the stuff.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Curry outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, he thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Andrews. And the shot goes down. Skinny's got 26.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Curry outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Lee's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The kid gets the bucket.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Curry. Off target from three-point range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Andrews. Passes it to Dean. Clock at 4. Here's Herter. The second effort. He lays it in. 18 points for the kid.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the layup is good. Herter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Curry from deep three-point land. Curry with another miss.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made three-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Now here's Lee after the miss from Stephen Curry. Lee passes to Dean, and that one is stuffed right through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16. Here's Kuminga. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Curry. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
So it's Chicago now. The Warriors making the shot. And the pass to Lee. A three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Lee's got 7 now in this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Over in the corner, Kuminga. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so it's Chicago, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Lee. Kevin Huerter is out there with ball, and there's money. And it's Dean in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jackson. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Peyton against Ball. And the rejection by Jackson. And the basket is good. 22 points for the kid.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Peyton. Now Butler. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here's Butler. The Bulls getting the bucket. They get a hand on it. Lee with the steal. The kid can't hit. The Warriors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Passes it to Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Here's Lee. Dean. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Warriors.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Huerter with it. Kuminga on him. Ball with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now here's Butler. Jackson has the open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Ball, the pass to Lee. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. There's the pass to Jackson. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Inside, here's Lee, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Lee.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Pass to Moody. To the right side. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Ball. They retain possession. And there it is for him.
Davis.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Lee. Fades away. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment, always ahead of the pack.
And Lee with the stop.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Pajemski. Takes it from 10. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Ball kicks to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Lee plays it up and puts it in. Lee's got 15 points in just the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
To the middle. Here's Hield. From down in the low post, it goes. Hield's got his first basket of the night.
That's not on the defense. Hield is just skilled at keeping his eyes on the basket.
Here's Ball, and he gets it to go.
And he had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Here's Pajemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jackson Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Down low, Dean. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Passes it to Moody. There's the lob. Oh! How about that slam?
Whoa! And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Herter with it, and a wide open look for Lee. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Moody. Excellent D there from Ball.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Pajemski. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Kevin Herter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and then next thing you know, he was traded.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Andrews. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Money inside. Here's Dosunmu. A stupendous finish in traffic.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Pajemski. Outside, Green. Drills it from outside.
Draymond Green.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
No good from Lee.
and smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's Podziemski. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Podziemski's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Here's Lee. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Money. Pass to Lee. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. There's the lob to Jackson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jackson's got 14 points here in the second half. Andrews passes to Dosunmu. Here's Money. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
A shot by Podziemski, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Andrews. Sinks that one from the post. And that's now 30 points for Skinny.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Outside Butler. Count that one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Andrews, guarded by Kerr. With some arc, and that one's good. Andrews. Skinny's got 32 points.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Curry.
Remaining in the game.
Here's Podziemski. Six to shoot. Rebound by the Kid. The Kid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Passes it to Lee. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance It was a big-time outing for lights out.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's the kid. Here's Andrews. And the Bulls with another miss. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Pajemski. And it's Butler missing. Here's Andrews. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Skinny's got 34.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.